Hey everyone, Davin Rousseau here. So if you have ever struggled changing your oil pickup tube O-ring on your LS or changing your oil pump in general and leaving the pan in place, I've got a little tip that might make your life a whole lot easier and save you a lot of headache in removing and also reinstalling that bolt in the right hand location. So check it out. Alrighty y'all, this is basically what you should be looking at. You need to remove all your front drive accessories, water pump. There you see your cam, you see your oil pump, and that little bolt on the right that looks next to impossible to get to. But you can take a closed-in 10mm wrench and fit over there, break it loose. Once you break it loose and back it out quite a few threads, you can take a little piece of stainless wire and wrap around it and tie a knot so you don't drop the bolt. Here's a little bit better picture. Again, sometimes you might have to grind your wrench to make it fit, sometimes you don't. Just really depends, but get that bolt all the way out. And then the next step will be to take a 1/16 inch drill bit and center punch your bolt and start drilling. I'm not sure if this is a hardened bolt or not. It will take a little bit of time. Don't put too much pressure on it, and just drill all the way through till you see daylight. Clean up your shavings, and then you're ready to fish a little small piece of stainless wire. You might be able to use some braided fishing line too as well, just something that does not break. Alrighty, you got that bolt hole drilled all the way through. We could definitely see some daylight through it. Pretty much centered. I don't think it's really gonna matter. Like I said, this thing don't get much, so. Alrighty, this is what I did. I made a fishing bolt that cannot pull through, and basically what we're gonna do is take that and run that up through this here bolt hole out the back before we put the pump on. Fish the bolt in. Alright, and here's just a little bit better example. So what you're going to do is you're going to take that piece of stainless wire and fish it through your bolt, and you are going to fish it through your oil pickup tube, and then once you have everything on, put your oil pump on and then fish it through the actual oil pump bolt hole. If you're not changing your oil pump, you can just go ahead and fish it through both of them and then pull it up tight. Make sure to take your time starting those threads. Make sure nothing's cross-threaded before you go too crazy with it, but it should go up in there pretty easy. You can also take a little piece of stainless wire and wrap around the threads to help you spin and start those few threads, or you could take a little thing of medical heostats and start the threads that way. That also makes a easy thing to do to remove the bolt as well to turn it. You might be able to get away with needle nose, not sure. Here's a little bit better view once your oil pump is on and you have that wire ran through there, or you can just put a retainer in it if you don't want to mess with all this. That is always an option. But once everything's through, see, I do have a little wire to go ahead and start my threads and spin that bolt, and it's that easy. Alrighty, I hope y'all found that informative. If you did, or you have any other tricks to the trade and ways that you find it easier, drop it down in below in the comment, like, subscribe. I'll catch y'all on the next one.